of the lead pastor of Victory Life Bible Church, Reverend Fola Achudume, have commenced with lying on state where family members, dignitaries and members of the church trooped out to honor the matriarch. Dignitaries and church members say she lived an impactful and inspiring life. Jesu Layomi Oluwabi's report is presented in this package.
An hour of love shown an expression of emotions as colleagues and members of Victory Life Bible Church across Nigeria gathered to honor the memories of the wife of their lead pastor, Reverend Fola Achudume, who drew her last breath at the early hours of 3rd of August 2024. Receiving the body of Reverend Fola Achudume, fleets of cars and chariots made their way from the popular NNPC bus stop in Abeokuta down to the residence of the deceased. Dignitaries trooped into the residence to condole and sympathize with the family and the church. Large church members say it was not a season of mourning.
Not mourning my mother, Mama Reverend Fola Achudume. Firstly because she came, she saw and she conquered.
She's a woman of impact, and she's cut from a different cloth. She cannot be replaced. She cannot be duplicated. She was one of a kind, and the love for God that she had was sincere and genuine. I'm honored and privileged to know such a woman in such stature. She set a standard of holiness that I would love to walk in those shoes.
She was all sold out to God. Everything, our resources, everything. Sometimes we had meetings and we know how much she put into it. In terms of finances and all. Sometimes it's way more than what everybody combined put into it. So if there's anything I got from her, at 10%, and that she was able to pour that passion and that commitment towards things of God and seeking God.
It's irreplaceable, unforgettable, incomparable. There is no one that you can compare with our mama. She's a loving mother, lovely and caring.
Royal Ladies Congress, Nigeria, UK, and the USA, and the Eminent Personality Conference. She was also the founder of several foundations, an author of several books, as well as a leadership and marriage coach.
May our soul rest on. Over now to Adebola Oshomoji for business news. Don't go away.
No need to add milk join. Forget ogbonge creamy corn wey go help nourish and give your pikin strength. Milo 3-in-1 na correct choice. Milo, energy to fit do more. And no need to add milk.
Glad to have you on the business segment of the news. The management of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority has issued an operational license to Edo Refinery and Petrochemical Company Limited in the Ikoba Oka local government area of Edo State. The NMDPRA is the technical and commercial regulator of midstream and downstream operations in the petroleum industry. Issuance of operational license in the final stage of approval from the regulatory authority, which implies that the plant can now fully operate as a refinery. The authority's Chief Executive Officer, Ahmed Farouk, in a ceremony on Tuesday, handed the certificate to AIPCC, the parent company of Edo Refinery and Petrochemical Company Limited. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has supplied premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, to the Port Harcourt and Warri depot as it strives to tackle lingering fuel queues witnessed nationwide. Oil marketers confirmed that the National Oil Firm deployed daughter vessels that moved the PMS to the depot in Rivers and Delta State to decongest the trucks that besiege the Apapa depot in Lagos daily for petrol. Many tankers were currently at various depots in Lagos waiting to load petrol for onward delivery to states across the country as the scarcity of PMS worsened. The report stated that though some of the trucks had started loading PMS, the supply of the product by NNPC was still not enough. And lastly, on the business segment of the news, the Naira depreciated on Tuesday to 1,600 Naira per dollar in the parallel market, down from 1,590 Naira per dollar last weekend. In contrast, the Naira appreciated to 1,579.22 Naira per dollar in the Nigerian Automosa foreign exchange market. NAFIM is the trading segment for investors, exporters and end users, where forex transactions are conducted at exchange rate determined by current market conditions. Data from FMDQ indicated that indicative exchange rate for NAFIM fell to 1,579.22 Naira per dollar from 1,579.89 Naira per dollar last Friday, marking a 67 kobo gain for the Naira. And that ends the business segment of the news. Over to Bukola for the rest of our bulletin.